My strategy was to engage the leaders. And so we invited every year the top 400 leaders to these diversity summits. And those summits were 2.5 days of experiential education, capping it off with action planning. When we started the summits, we had some resistance because we had made a change. And we were inviting leaders who didn't think they needed to attend. And so there was a lot of doubt because of the kind of content that we were going to deliver. So we had this 2-star general. Now he had retired from after like 30 years of military. He's a general. He said never in his life has he been moved and touched by education session as he did with Bill's. And he shared with people, he said, I cried in that session. He said, before that session, I was this person. After that session, I'm now this person. To recognize that all his life he had missed something very important. And so white men as full diversity partners, if you engage, if you lean into it, allow you to see what you might not have been able to see beforehand. In 2006, we invited 2 of the founding partners of White Men as Full Diversity Partners, Bill Proudman and Joanne Morris, to Boston to do a high-level overview with our senior executive council. And my boss was on this council, the SVP of HR. At the beginning of the meeting, after introductions, my boss expressed some concern about the name of Bill Proudman's company. And Bill just very playfully said, what part of the name concerns you? And it was a bit humorous because he pulled it along until he forced my boss to say white men. After the presentation, someone asked, I'm not sure who, but the whole council chimed in on the question. They asked Bill, have you ever considered changing the name of your company? So at that point, I had again a mix of emotion. Certainly embarrassment and frustration, but actually anger. I was pretty upset that my senior counsel, who I've been working with for almost 2 years now, had that anxiety. What I love though is Bill very calmly said no and moved on. But this is not the end of the story because we conducted these summits for 10 years. They were frankly wildly successful. We got rave reviews. The year 1, we had people saying, why do I need to go? Year 2 and on, and every year got more, why can't I go? Because we had more leaders than we had slots. In 2010, my team and I received the coveted CEO award. That award was given annually by the CEO. This was the first time that an HR type, people type award was made. The recognition and reinforcement of the CEO award not only felt good individually, it spoke to the rest of the 76,000 people who worked there at the time that this was an important topic. After that year, people listened to us differently. The nature of this work requires you to be persistent. You're going to be uncomfortable, you're going to make others uncomfortable. But what I know is reflected in the quote from Malcolm X that says, you can't take people where you won't go, and you can't teach what you don't know. So we're all on a journey, all of us. We all have our work to do, and we are going to get better if we do it together persistently.